students, we have finished Lection 8 Kursbuch. Now we will start with Arbeitsbuch Aufgaben. Arbeitsbuch exercises we will start in this video. Everyone open Arbeitsbuch Seite Nummer 76. We will start with Aufgabe 1a und 1b. Aufgabe 1a. Finde noch 7 Verben zum Thema Sprache und Kommunikation. Whatever is that row means the alphabets row is given. From that row you have to find out 7 verbs, still 7 verbs on the topic language and communication. For example, they have given sprechen. After sprechen you can find reden. After reden you can find out verstehen, that means to understand. Like this you are supposed to find out more 7 verbs on the topic language and communication. After doing 1a Aufgabe in the exercise B, ergänze Verben aus 1a in their richtigen Form. Whatever verbs you have found from the exercise number 1a, you have to fill up those verbs in the exercise B. But all are verbs, so you have to use the correct form of those verbs. You have to check whether the verb needs to be in past tense, in perfect tense, or in present tense. You need to use the correct conjugation of the verb. All this take care you have to take while solving this exercise. I will just tell you the meanings of difficult words, then you can solve this exercise. 1. Markel blank, dass 10 neue Vokabel in 5 Minuten lernen kann. That he can learn 10 new vocabulary in 5 minutes. Glaubst du das? Ich nicht. Do you believe this? I don't. 2. Leon schreibt in seinen E-Mails am Schluss immer LG. Was heißt das denn? Leo always write in his emails at the end LG. What is the meaning of that? S blank, lieben Gruß oder liebe Grüße. If it is singular, it is lieben Gruß, liebe Grüße, plural one, lots of greetings. 3. Schau mal. In den Film spielt deine Lieblingsschauspielerin. In the film, your favorite actress is playing a role. Karya Knightley. Habe ich ihren Namen richtig blank? Have I blank her name properly? Ja, das EI spricht man wie E. I hope the exercise is clear to you. You solve the exercise, we will check the answers of the same later. On the same page, Seite Nummer 76, Aufgabe 2. Was passt unterstreichen? Whatever is the correct answer, underline the answer. 1. Ihr müsst blank am Unterricht teilnehmen, wenn ihr eine gute Note wollt. You must take part blank in the lecture if you want good marks. Teilnehmen an means to take part in. Oje, ich dachte, es ist schon genug, wenn ich aufpasse. I thought it will be enough. It is already enough if I pay attention. Aufpassen is to pay attention. Ungefähr is approximately and active bedeutet actively. So the answer is actively. 2. Ich würde gern mal wieder ins Eiscafé gehen. Aber du willst blank Fußball spielen, oder? I would like to go again in Ice Cafe, but you want blank play football, isn't it? Ja, ich habe mich schon verabredet. Yes, I have already fixed with my friends maybe. So there are two options, bestimmt oder besser. Bestimmt means certainly, besser bedeutet better. 3. Wer hat denn den Fotowettbewerb gewonnen? Who has won the photo competition? Das darf ich nicht sagen. I'm not allowed to tell it. Dürfen nicht is something is not allowed. Es ist noch, it is still. There are two options. Geheim oder geeignet. Geheim bedeutet secret. Geeignet bedeutet suitable. 4. Treffen wir uns am Samstag dann vor dem Kino? Are we going to meet on Saturday in front of theater? Ich könnte dich eigentlich auch abholen. I could also pick you up actually. Wir telefonieren nochmal. We will call once again. Mal means once. Damit oder miteinander. Damit is with it and miteinander bedeutet with each other. Ja. Ja means isn't it? 5. Worüber schreibt Philipp denn in seinem Blog? About what does Philipp write in his blog? Ach, über ganz fleißige alltägliche Themen. About, absolutely, two options are there. Fleißige bedeutet hardworking. Alltägliche bedeutet daily, day-to-day topics. Themen is topics. Sport, music, Schule und sowas. And like this. So here in this exercise, you pick up the correct word which will suitable here and underline the correct answer. You solve it first, then we will check the answers. Now, Aufgabe 3. This is very simple exercise. Ergänze die fehlenden Buchstaben in den Artikelfarben. You have to write missing alphabets in the blanks. And those those words are related to the topic Sprache. Sprache means language. So, for example, first one is given Bedeutung. Bedeutung means meaning. Below that, the word is starting from W. You can easily understand it is Wort. Wort means word. Then down, Vocabel. Vocabel means vocabulary. Then we will come to alphabet. Alphabets. Buchstabe, letter. Then above right hand side, grammatic, grammar. Form is grammatic form. So this is very simple that they have just make like a mind map and try to write words related to the theme language. I hope this exercise is clear to you. Next Aufgabe on the same page. Aufgabe 4. Ergänze die Verben in der richtigen Form. The verbs are given in the box. You have to use the correct verb with correct form in the blank. Let's understand the meanings of the verbs first. Ändern bedeutet to change. Zählen bedeutet to count. Bestehen bedeutet to consist. Now, let's read the sentences and understand the meaning of the same. 1. Die Ausstellung blank aus zwei Teilen, Schule heute und Schule gestern. Ausstellung bedeutet exhibition blank of two parts, today's school and yesterday's school. Oh, das ist sicher interessant. Oh, this is certainly interesting. 2. Wir müssen einen Text mit 120 Wörtern schreiben. We must write a text with 120 words. Ich habe schon 100. I already have 100 words written. Ich habe sie gerade blank. Gerade just now I dash them. Na, dann bist du ja bald fertig. Then soon you are going to finish it. 3. Victoria war früher immer ziemlich blöd zu mir. Victoria was always earlier angry on me or something weird to me. Aber jetzt ist sie total nett. But nowadays she is absolutely nice with me. Ja, sie hat sich. Yes, she has blank. So the meanings are clear. Now you are supposed to use the correct verb with correct form. Perfect, present tense, conjugation, everything should be correct in the blank. And later on you solve it first and later on we will check the answers of the same. Arbeitsbuch Seite Nummer 77. Nächste Seite. Aufgabe 5. Was magst du ohne große Mühe? Was magst du mit viel Mühe? Kreuze an. This is very simple exercise. Mühe means efforts. What do you do without great efforts and what do you do with lots of efforts? First category is ohne große Mühe. That means without great efforts, with lots of efforts. And the different words or different activities are given. We will read the same and understand the meaning. Vocabulary lernen, to learn the vocabulary. Früh aufstehen, to wake up early. Das Zimmer aufräumen, to clean up the room. Das Fahrrad reparieren, to repair the bicycle. Mit Stäbchen essen. Stäbchen bedeutet chopsticks. To eat with the help of chopsticks. Eine Party organisieren. To organize a party. Eine Präsentation machen. To do a presentation. So you have to just cross whether these things you can do with great efforts or without great efforts. Actually, there is nothing much to understand. We have solved this exercise just for the sake of vocabulary. I hope the exercise is clear to you. Now, Aufgabe 6 on the same page, Seite Nummer 77. Ergänze die Verben in der richtigen Form. Fill up the verbs with the correct form. Let's understand first the meanings of the verbs. Ausreichen bedeutet to be sufficient, to be enough. Beschreiben bedeutet to describe. Erfinden bedeutet to invent. Zuhören bedeutet to listen carefully. Now, after understanding the meanings of the verbs given in the box, we will understand the meanings of the sentences, so it will be easier for you to decide which verb will come in which blank. Heute haben wir im Deutschunterricht eine witzige Aufgabe gemacht. Today, in our German lecture, we have done a funny task. Witziger bedeutet funny. Ach ja, erzähl mal. Oh ja, narrate me. Es war eine Partneraufgabe. It was a partner task. Ein Partner bekam ein Bild. Dürfte es dem anderen aber nicht zeigen. One partner got a picture and he is not allowed to show that picture to the other partner. Musste es, he must blank. And the other partner? Der andere Partner musste gut blank. The other partner must blank and sollte das Bild dann zeichnen and should draw the picture. Es war sehr lustig. It was very funny. Cool. Bei uns war es heute auch ganz gut. At us also it was very nice today. Wir haben eine Geschichte gelesen. We have read the story. Und sollten dann in Gruppen das Ende blank. And then we should blank the end in groups. Wir hatten ganz viele Ideen. We had lots of ideas. Am Schluss hat die Zeit gar nicht. Am Schluss is at the end. The time dash not at all. Ich schreibe sie jetzt zu Hause zu Ende. Now at home I will complete that story or I will write the end. Toll, excellent. Kann ich die Geschichte dann mal lesen? Can I read the story? Ja, klar. Yes, of course. So you write the answers in the blanks. Write the correct verb with correct form in the fill in the blanks. You solve it first, then we will discuss the answers of the same. And the remaining exercises we will see in the next video.